Yeah, well, you know, I just gotta be. We gotta go. Can we get the light out there?
No, you can't take this light out.
No, you can't get that light out. This light was out. No?
No, you can't come out.
All right.
Everything is good. We can see it.
There he is, washing his hands. Decontamination. Specific aerosols that they have in there to make sure of that. All right. Hazmat formats.
I'm on it. You look like you're working.
I think I'm getting this.
Phil, you're going to get hooked on that, man.
Oh, no, you're being... You put the wrong one in there, I think. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll find it. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look at these pictures because I titled this one The Suffering.
Right.
Brothers and sisters, this sister you know is poor. And you know, I've timed it so that you can see it for like maybe 15 seconds. It's going by itself. Look at these babies and that mother, determined.
Right.
Look at the buses, the floods. And we're going to go through this because it's necessary for us to see this so that we have the empathy necessary to deal with what's going on and essentially to get ready to be prepared so that we don't be surprised like this. Because they were surprised. And because they were not given, you showed this one. Of people helping people. Brother in the back was like not strong enough to grab the other brother. I mean, the sister is passed out completely. This man takes the covers off of a woman that is dead, frail. He's saying, look at what's happening. Look at the future and the past. Look at how fragile. That child can't be no more than a month. And that poor woman is no more.
Right.
This is the frightening one when we see the desperation in people who were taken by surprise. Brothers and sisters, I don't want to be cold and calculating, but these are the faces of the unsuspecting. 99% of our community are these people.
Right.
Do not be the unsuspecting.
Phil, and that scene right there too, they was passing up their babies to the guards, and they was taking their babies from them.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them was crying, because they didn't want to give their babies.
And they were taking them at one. That was the ones who were being evacuated, and the evacuation one. They said, give us the children, we'll be back in 25 minutes.
That's right. They had to give up
They
their
never
children.
came back. When they came back, finally, about 5 or 6 hours later, they were told that the babies were taken to Baton Rouge. When they came back 6 hours later to get them, they took the parents to Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, the same thing happening on the slave blocks. It's happening down there. Now I had to put one bracket in there because essentially the 4 whites is down there and they niggas too.
Right.
So the white trash themselves are beginning to see, and that's why you see them the way they are. They hate niggas, but they hate the government too.
That's right.
They hate the fucking government. And they have no bones about it because that's their family.
That's right.
And they hate them with a good passion. You love your government. That's why all of your emotions are displaced. You see? So now white and black don't make no difference when you're in the same fucking boat because they don't want the white trash or the black trash.
At that moment.
Quote unquote. I want you to take a look.
Done.
I want you to see the symbology.
Point that
Peanuts, the peanuts.
Almighty Dick. But take a look. It's not even about that. What it is the angle of the shot is making a statement.
Right.
And if you are into metaphysical thinking, everything that you see is not an accident. You interpret based upon what you see, because all of the pictures have a relevance in time, which is why they are waging war in time. See, that's the next class. How the war is being waged in time by time.
And I know on the 25th you're going to get into the banks and all that.
Oh, everything.
You know how the government was taking all that money out the banks and all that, brother.
Please, they didn't have no money to take because they were printing the shit up like Monopoly. There was no money. The money you got is privately minted crap owned by 7 families. Your dollar. Look at mama.
Right.
This is the people they left behind. This is the people that these crackers on them white stations who said that we scum. Who said you had fair warning to get the fuck out. How is mama going to get out?
Right.
Unless you helping mama out. Huh? This is the scene. Might as well be downtown Manhattan. You walking at least what? A foot of water? And this is after it receded? Because when you were looking at it the last time, the stop signs were up here and the water was just below it. Look at this cracker here.
Right.
And look at us. Familiar. You got the brother with a shirt on. I don't know if he's even part of them. Where's his gun?
Right.
Look at this situation. I want you to see the situation of the majority of black people. And the thing about it is, when the media was doing shit, when the media was looking at this, they would go sea of black people to try to find a one white person to interview. I'm saying, wait a minute, how were they angling that shit to find the motherfucker? Much less go up and get the camera there. But they found them. Because the empathy is not for the black folks, because those were the victims that they were aiming at. And you don't want to show that. See, you want to show intrepid white people making sure that their houses are together. You know, we're here to stay.
Propaganda.
Look, I want you to see the conditions. These are some of the buses that arrived after 8 or 9 hours, or after sleeping 2 or 3 days before it came. These are the cots.
Right.
Setting it up. Remember, those were the buses that were taking them to this place, to the dome. Now the dome is being set up. You're going to get as many cots so people can get asleep, blah, blah, blah. And so everything is tranquil. This is where we play our games. This is where America goes to forget and to enjoy.
Out on the floor too, Phil. They take their time to draw square blocks.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Most definitely. This is your piece of territory, you refugee, you. And then they started coming to the door. They were waiting outside for days. Days. In the sun. No water. No food. Urinating where they can. Defecating where they can. That's where they were. Standing outside trying to get in. But then it became overloaded. And the crackers said you can't come in no more. Nobody's there. You got to go back. I'm sorry. But what the fuck are we going to do out here? They told us to come here.
They had 2 hotels across the street.
Death March. Death March. Operation Death March. That's what was left outside. The humanity that you're seeing out there is what couldn't fit in the dome. Brother's saying, where the fuck is everybody? What's going on? Can we get some love out here? Of course, gas.
Water.
Gas.
Or gas or water or what?
And the gas pump. Very, very orderly because they still have homes. Now, the niggas started coming out. I got to go find Jesus in all of this. Now I was wondering where Jesus was when he was flooding the motherfucker. You. Wiping out your home.
Yeah.
Were you calling on Jesus there? Now, did Jesus cause this? And if he did, I know they had a bunch of church-going people in there. And who they talk to? Jesus. Jesus. And who is supporting this? First place we run when we think shit's going down. This is negative action. This is waiting for somebody to help you. This is welfare minds. Religious welfare. And here we have our benevolent ass village idiot. They always send the village idiot in to cheer people up. There's a bumper sticker that says, there's a village that's missing an idiot. She's telling the real deal, he's there to campaign. But that final indignancy, the final indignancy was this motherfucker. Hugging on a black woman, probably getting his jollies. Sound like he felt good rubbing up against the black woman. Look at him. Oh, you remind me of Condoleezza.
Oh, Lord.
Look at the pleasure in his face. God damn, the nigga don't come. Look at him. But look at the hero.
Right?
Look at my little man here. Go ahead and take care of your little baby son, brother or sister, or whatever. That's how it's supposed to be done. Little heroes and sheroes, and I'm ending out with the fact that they covered the bodies over after all. This was the final epitaph. This is exactly what they wanted New Orleans to be. A place where everything and everyone associated with it would die. Essentially, brothers and sisters, and I'm going to come to the point where I'm going to, what time we got? 2 more, hour and a half?
Yeah, hour and a half.
All right. I'm going to do something now. Okay. I'm going to do something now before I get ready to get to the next phase. And I'm going to get to, I'm going to get to this.
Ladies.
Yes. I want you all to see something because I want this to be in your minds as all this shit starts coming out to try to cover up. Because you know they're going to cover this up. They're going to spin this shit until it seems that black people are the ones who caused the storm. Right, we made it. Okay. Now listen carefully, brothers and sisters. The New York Times reporter, David Andrews, or Andrew Revkin, wrote about the 17th Street Canal, the source of most of the water that submerged New Orleans. General Carl A. Stokes, commander of the Corps, which is the Army Corps of Engineers, said that plugging the gap was a lower priority. The Army Corps of Engineers is directed by FEMA. Dr. Shay Penland of the